VentureScape really represents the #1 spot where venture capitalists and the larger entrepreneurial community can convene and share ideas, find out what the latest and greatest trends are, and also reconnect with each other.
VentureScape is so important to the industry because it's that one time a year where the entire industry can come together.
We don't take enough time to reflect upon our own venture capital business and where we are. And what VentureScape allows you to do is to do that reflection with a group of peers and listen to new content specifically tailored to venture capitalists.
Are we really going to be able to tap the human potential that is at the root of our great march toward a better future?
There are always incredible speakers. There are just not that many conferences of any type that can collect together the kind of people that this event attracts.
There's no other place, no other event that you can go to where venture capitalists can talk about the most important issues. Now what we have done is said, that's great, but let's make sure that we can talk about all the other things that are also going on that are part of our entrepreneurial ecosystem. And what we have changed is bring in key elements of our entrepreneurial ecosystem and bring them to the NVCA so that we can have the discussion with them in addition to the discussion with each other.
We're in the middle of pitching and raising our Series A right now. It's great to be able to have, deep insights and then also the potential for, partnerships, biz dev deals, and investment as well.
I've watched the evolution of VentureScape from the annual meeting to VentureScape. And the way it's been recrafted, I think, is really fantastic. For example, we're doing these deep dives. I'm a life science investor. I've spent most of my time in looking at the life science topics, the issues that we face, the way in which the team is working from a public policy perspective to change those things, reminding ourselves of the victory.
It's where not only old relationships are rekindled, but also where new relationships are formed.
If you get a bunch of venture guys, they do know how to loosen up and have a good time. And what we try to do is to make sure we can facilitate that by having a great after-hours program. For the last 2 years running, we have had VC bands. I know some VCs think that they are rock stars. Well, some of them actually are rock stars, and it's great to see them on stage.
I think getting together once a year is super important because, one, we don't get a lot of non-business time with our colleagues. Having a couple of days to get together with folks, discuss issues, discuss deals, and especially make sure we're on the same page from a policy standpoint, I think is critically important.
It's a wonderful opportunity to have everyone here to talk about what's going on in Washington or places that they may not think about every day, but we do, and act as that translator to and from the membership so that we can go back to Washington refreshed and knowing exactly where the industry is, and they can go back to their daily jobs appreciating exactly what's happening with policymakers and how it could impact their businesses and their portfolio companies.
We have something for everybody. Fun, music, serious content, and great networking.